Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Forge 2.0. I am your host, Lucky, aka the Wild Man, aka Captain Dynamite. Oh, hold on a second. It is a little bright in here. Oh, oh, oh. We are on Mingya, episode 128. Oh, good evening. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Episode 128. Affectionately titled Realization. Okay? Now, that can encompass a lot. Okay? Accompany a lot. You know? Uh, Hot white chocolate tonight. Woo! Oh, yes. I'm always good. Always good. Who's this one? That's actually a new one. Good evening, Lang. I'm good. How you doing? From Ghana. Nice. Nice. Hey, we could be friends, buddy, as long as you don't ask me for money for your church, money for an orphanage, money for a school. Don't send me any dick pics. People have been doing that. We could be friends. Okay? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yes, I got a video before. Please, no. I don't play for that team. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. But no, today, like I said, we got realization. I do hope, but we always like to get on how everybody's doing. How was your day? If you were successful, if you, reached any goals. Did you reach that? Thanks. Hello. Uh, if you reached any of those goals, perhaps you set daily goals. I like to set daily goals for myself as well as a weekly goal. You know, I don't make it force anything upon you guys. I just suggest, maybe start with a weekly goal, a milestone each week that you want to hit, because then ultimately 6 months, you're not where you started. You're different from where you started. Here at Forge 2.0, for our first time listeners, I promote forging a better version of yourself. Okay, that's what it is. Not better than anybody else, just a better you. Okay, we 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 speak on motivation. We speak on mindset. We speak on having that immovable foundation. Okay, we do not speak, for those of you who've been with me, well, since season one. Now that we've turned to episodes, uh, we don't speak on race or culture, because there's only one race. I mean, unless you're, a demon or a vampire or a werewolf, then maybe we could sit and talk about things. Okay, we don't speak on religion, because I don't give a fuck what religion you are. As long as you're right here and you're right here, then we're good. And we don't speak politics, okay? Because we're not, I'm sorry, but humans aren't evolved enough to have a calm conversation about that. We're just not. For the most part, everything else is on the table. A lot of you know how I feel about certain things we don't like to bring out, because then it causes me to rage out. So, but other than that, no, this is a show about promoting, goodwill, motivation, inspiration, leveling up. Okay. And it, like I said yesterday, and for those of you new people, it starts small, setting small, tiny little, tasks to finish, that turn into habits, that turn into just muscle memory and things you just normally do, which then opens up room for more habits to form, because this is now has just become muscle memory. So it's not even something that you have to make sure you do. So it opens you up for, leveling up even more, elevating yourself. Okay. I am still waiting for people to comment on some things. I mean, honest comment, not just saying, God bless me. Comment, conversation. I know that's a foreign word to probably 3/4 of the planet nowadays. Okay, you can look it up. There's a definition on Google. It tells you exactly what the definition of conversation is. Okay, you know that's what we're trying to do. Get some, don't be afraid. This is a safe place. I won't judge you. If we become friends, I will bust your chops, break your balls, you know, bust your balls, break your chops. However you want to go about it, Yes, that's considered sarcasm, you know. But if I don't mess with you, then that means I kind of really don't like you. That's what I always tell people. Well, why are you always, busting my balls? It's because you're cool. You're all right in my book. If I didn't screw with you, that means I don't want anything to do with you. Okay? No, we do. It's all up. We do a lot of mindset focusing on here. Forging. And I know people hear forge and they're like, "Oh, you're a blacksmith." No, I'm not. Not even a little bit. Okay, not even a little bit. Am I a blacksmith? Do I plan on learning? Oh yes, that's I'm looking. I have my feelers out there now. I'm looking for anvils. I'm looking I found a forge the other day and I'm looking at it going, where in the I asked the guy, I go, where in the hell did you get that? Stay safe and healthy. Always. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you. You the same, buddy. Stay safe. It's and healthy and healthy. It's it seems to be increasingly difficult to be safe nowadays. The world's just getting all bonkers. But no, it's it's important to you. Okay, now I talked about the other day. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I talked about the other day, making sure your foundation is strong. Okay, that your mindset is there. Your mindset is strong. Your foundation is unmoving, unwavering. That means you won't sell. You're not going to sell out your beliefs. Okay, for money. Okay, you're not going to sell out your honor, your integrity for some cash. Good evening, Ari. Hello, Bang. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Okay, so it's a strong foundation. At least the way I look at it, is people can offer you money and you're going to stand by your principles. Okay. COVID is stronger in your country. I don't know if it's stronger here. I would say it might be a lot of people just don't want to take precautions and they want to just live their life and say, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want to do and I don't care. It's my life. I have rights. I understand that, but at the same time, you gotta think. You know what I mean? Yes, you do have rights. Okay, you very well do. I mean, that's why our veterans a lot of them gave their lives so that these people could be the assholes that they are. But also being said, you have rights, but the problem runs into when your rights infringe upon my rights. Okay, so if you want to be a dick and then you get in my way, I have every right to protect myself and to stay safe and to stay healthy. So, like don't get me started, Aaron. Don't get me started. The rage monster will come out because I've said it before. Even when there was a pandemic and I'm at the grocery store and I'm shopping and I'm looking at some chicken or I'm looking at a piece of steak and the lady comes right here and then I moved out. Then she comes right here. And then on the third time, I said, well, let me get the fuck out of your way. Excuse me works a lot better. Do you know there's a fucking pandemic? Get the hell away from me. And I swear to God, God strike me down right now if I'm lying. At least 60 people in this store just started clapping because apparently I wasn't the only one that she was doing this to. And she just took off, Some other lady standing there 12 minutes. Excuse me, can I just get it? Standing there texting on her phone. Excuse me, can I do it? So what do? All right, you don't want to move? I said, excuse me 3 times. Drops her phone in a purse, looks back, and just runs off with her kids. Well, I didn't mention that her kids were running around acting like a bunch of goofballs. Okay. But, some people can't control their kids. But it's like, are you kidding me? Excuse me. And I'm not a soft guy. Believe me, I'm a loud mouth. I'm a big mouth. I talk a lot. I love to. You know why? Because it's life. You only have one. Unless I find the fountain of youth, then I'm just going to have a longer one. Okay. And yes, I am looking for the fountain of youth because I'm sorry, there are too many people to talk to on this planet. There are far too many things, okay, to only be able to stay on the planet for 100 some years and then die and then have to start all over again if you believe in resurrection and do it all over again and maybe get to see everything. Screw that. I'm going to live my life every day as if it were to last. And on top of doing that, whilst I'm forging a better version of me, I'm looking for the fountain of youth. I'm going to build a house around that sucker. And if I got to bathe every day, I don't care. I'm going to bathe. I'm going to be swimming. Backstroke. Dog paddle. I'm all up in there, I've actually had the Illuminati multiple times. I don't know if this is them or people that just claim to be the Illuminati try to recruit me. I think it's funny as hell. I had Facebook try to give me $800,000. Yeah, CEOs of Facebook with all their pictures and everything. Oh, Mark says it's okay. Really? Really? I seriously doubt that, lady. But I don't know if I stirred it well enough. It is good. But no. So that's what it is. The mindset is always there, the foundation. I don't sell my morals away. My integrity is strong. Okay. Not to rage out. Okay. Not to probably, even though if I say this, I might lose funds, but I would beat somebody to death with my integrity. Okay. I'm not going to sell out. Oh, everybody's got a price. No, I'm sorry. Hypothetically, let's say I sold myself for this and this amount of money. You know what? The type of person I am, I would go nuts. Okay. Crazier than I already am. Because I want to be able to live with that. Meaning the amount of guilt. The amount of just shame on myself because I don't get guilty. I'm honest. I'm truthful. I say what I mean. And that's what it is, Oh, somebody popped up. Someone else popped up. Nice. But thank you. The milk froze. It better not. No, it's not milk. It's one of those powdered hot white chocolate things. Well, hot water, powdered stuff. It's still good though. I ran out of creamer, so I couldn't have my tea. I was stirring for like a minute and a half anyways. Everything should have been stirred. What do you know? What do you do? But no, anyways, I won't. My foundation is strong, solid, unmoving, unwavering. My mindset, okay, is a powerhouse. I like to say I'm working up to have my force of will be that of John Wick's. Just I will go through whatever I have, whatever obstacle, whatever negativity, whatever hindrance I have to. Even if I got to do it with my bare hands, I will go through it. And I'm going to succeed, But like I said, so I did happen to digress a little bit. I do hope everybody's being good. Granted, like I said, I want engagement, leave a message. Yes, I keep telling everybody, leave me messages on my Facebook. I am behind. I am about 3 weeks behind. Well, when 4,400 people are messaging you, excuse me, I don't know if there's that many. Let's just say there may be like 1,000 of you are actually messaging me. It takes a bit of time to to keep up with those. All right. Evening, Goofar. What's going on, buddy? How you been? You know, but leave me a message there. Leave me a message here. I am trying to move everybody from here over to my YouTube channel, Forge 2.0. Okay. Uh, I put the links on here on my personal page on the Forge 2.0 podcast group. And yeah, I still have to put them on my TikTok and my Instagram and my Twitter. And I started the Twitch. I've got a couple things, nothing big, just like a few minutes long. I know I want to push that, but I'm doing that. I've got a big tripod right now my camera's sitting on, but this is out in like my little sliver, all right, my little box of Valhalla, Forge 2.0. I got you see the wolf, I got the wood paneling. If you could see right here, sometimes it turns. It's got my little poster, Skyrim right there. It's a work in progress. There's the head of a werewolf I had to slay right there on the shelf. I had to slay it. I mean, he was a big bastard, 10 feet tall, 600 pounds. He was tough. He was tough. He was tough. But I got through the fight without a bite. So I'm not turning, even though I was already a beast to begin with. Yes, I go out on my porch and howl at the moon when it's full. Thank you. Nice. It's very balanced. I got you. But no, this is I said the other day, yesterday or the other day, one of the 2 days, recently I've said this, and I know I'm going to keep saying it, but I'm working on new things. I'm working on some things there. I'm still forging a better me. I'm still on that path of, fixing things that I don't know. Okay. A lot of yes, I did. I lost my co-host. I didn't lose him. I know where he is. But, his plate got a little too full, so he had to recuse himself. That's fine. Cool. He gave us, a great apology. It was amazing. Awesome guy. My brother. One of my brothers. But, he apologized to me. He apologized to the fans. So I'm having to he was more kind of like my computer person. He knew more of it and what to do than I did. So I'm still learning all of this. Okay. I've got a couple things I'm still trying to watch and get through the wah, 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 but, it's a process and I'm getting through it. I live and I learn and it's fine. Has it hindered me in any way? Not at all. Has it given any kind of negative clout to what I'm doing? Not at all. I mean, even when I run into technical issues, when the internet doesn't work or something goes on with the computer, or the other day when I did a show and for 17 minutes, 17 or 21 minutes, one of the two, I was doing an episode and you guys had no sound over here. There were a couple people messaging. Somebody commented twice, oh, so much more. Oh, so much more. And then some girl finally said, no sound. you know? Ooh, that's a powerful enemy to have, though. Let me tell you. Minga, that's, you know. But that's a rough enemy, buddy. That is rough. So I live and I learn. I got through. I stopped. I redid the rest of the episode. Things are good. There you go. Boom. I'm all right. I'm moving on. I'm moving up. I'm moving past. So I am still looking for another. Like I said the other day, the reason that sound thing because of the sound card about it, I realized that it wasn't compatible with my computer, which sucks. Thought it was. Did the research on it, or what the research I as in depth as I thought I needed to go. Oh well, you live and you learn. I'm looking for another one. Cool. So I'm looking to get a smaller, as I was saying, a smaller tripod for my phone, so I can set it up in the house. So when I'm playing video games, because I play video games and kung fu are my alcohol. I'm not a big drinker. Maybe at parties, maybe on the weekend, but other than that, when I get if I get happen to get frustrated, because I don't get stressed, I get frustrated because my walls, my my shields are up, always at full power, blocking out the negativity. Okay, I've got. I would have to say, imagine. Okay, imagine with, let's say, King Leonidas from the movie 300. Okay, but with the strength of Juggernaut, Doomsday, and the Hulk all mixed into one. Imagine that's my shield of negativity. So all day they're just yelling, "This is Sparta!" and boom, just kicking it away. Pop, 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 ping, ping. Okay. Um, but we're working on a lot of things. That's how it is. That's what I envision my shields are. Those three guys mixed into one, yelling, "This is Sparta," and just kicking a crap out of all the negativity, which is good because it allows this way. I have, as we said, there are no seeds of doubt growing in my head. Okay, none, no seeds. There shouldn't be any seeds allowed in your head. You shouldn't, like I said, and this came from that sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me, or names will never hurt me, and they don't. Names do not hurt you. Okay, words can't hurt you. All right, unless you're messing with Merlin the magician or some voodoo priestess. I don't recommend that. Merlin, you might be able to talk to. You mess with a voodoo priestess, you're done. You're done. I'm sorry. You're respectful, and that's all you need to do. Stay out of their way. But words cannot hurt you. They can't unless you allow them to grow and to fester. And then all of a sudden, there's that self doubt. Am I good enough? Do I suck? Man, I should just, quit and bleh. We don't do that here. My foundation is strong. The mindset is furious and powerful. And I'm good. I'm good. Yes, I wake up like this all the time. Yes, I am always motivated. Yes, I'm always inspired to do more, to push myself. Oh, you had a bad day? I didn't sleep? Yep. Still motivated. Oh, I broke my finger and went to work still? Yes, I'm still motivated. Okay? It's that simple. I choose to be this. Okay? I don't believe when those people that have other social platforms, when they say you're not always going to be motivated, you're going to have bad days. Just because you're having a bad day, like I say, doesn't mean my motivation goes away. I said, if I'm having a bad day, there's my fuel for the day, for the week. There's my fuel to stay motivated. It's that simple. Oh, good. Oh, something didn't work. I didn't make this on this. This didn't turn out exactly like I did. Let me take it. I'm going to use it as fuel. All right, let's move on. Let's find another way to do that. It's that simple. Okay. Oh, so allow me one moment, folks. I do apologize about this. So we're going to do like this. I'm going to go here. Don't worry. I'm just pulling up a little something real quick for you. Do. Come on. There we go. There we go. Where is it? Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I am back. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're back, buddy. I am glad you're back. Where'd you go? All right. All right. All right. Okay. Going back. All right. We're going here. Nice. And I'm pulling this back up. And am I still streaming on my thing? Because I did switch the. Nice. I'm still streaming. Awesome. So, like I said, that being said, where was I? Where was I? Oh, yes. Not losing motivation just because you're having a bad day. Okay? And that's when discipline takes it. Yeah, discipline helps you along the way. Okay? Discipline helps while you're still motivated and you're pushing yourself. You're disciplined. All right, I got to do this. Don't quit. That's when discipline happens. Discipline helps you to not quit. Yes, motivation is a big proponent in that. But as I say, okay, everything that's good, all right, as you bring goodness up and good is here, someone, maybe two, will always try to throw shade and a negative connotation at it just to either try to keep a balance or maybe they're just failing at what they're doing. I don't know. I went, oh, okay. Ouch. But, anyways, I digress. Mingo, we've talked about some good stuff, but tonight's episode, realization. Okay. Now, in case some of you don't know, the act of becoming fully aware of something as a fact. Okay. Number two, the fulfillment or achievement of something desired or anticipated. Okay. Okay. This is where I get upset with the English language. Okay. Now, I understand realization, becoming aware of something as a fact. I understand that. I got it. Boom. Lynn, good evening. Okay. Fulfillment or achievement of something that desired or anticipated. Realization. You've made this realization. All right. This was desired. I've made it. I have this realization. Boom. Okay. But this, number three, the action of converting an asset into cash. How do you take a word that means becoming aware of something or fully aware of something as a fact to, now it's also the act of converting an asset into cash? I have a realization. Now explain that to me, please. If somebody out there can explain how we take one word that means becoming fully aware of something as a fact, the fulfillment or achievement of something desired or anticipated, to now it's also converting an asset into cash. Tell me, in what world, reality, does that make any kind of sense? Okay? Please, if you can, please. And I know people that are supposedly smarter than me did this dictionary. I've started watching that movie, the Professor and the Madman, when they made the first dictionary. It's pretty good so far. Little slow, little boring, but pretty good. So, but come on, really? I mean, really. So, I'm not gonna focus on that. We're gonna move on. Moving on. Moving on. See, I realized profit. That doesn't make any sense. No, it makes no sense. No sense. As realize a scheme or project. Yeah. No, I don't do it. I don't believe it. I do like, okay, you're coming a realization. I had a realization. Okay, I'm aware of this. I comprehend it. I'm conscious perception. See, now I would think that perception wouldn't be that's the same thing, or it's a synonym. Perception is a synonym, a synonym. Perception is a synonym. Um, there you go. That's cool. Translators are good. We were talking about that. I've got a couple buddies, looking into if there's a way, an app that I can get that I can automatically put on to however I'm doing my lives. And when I do my lives, if you're in a whatever, if you're in a, obviously you're in a different country, okay, that my subtitles, if I get subtitles of my language, okay, will get translated into subtitles in whatever country you're in. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that means that you would have to get that same translator app, but I'm wondering, I have a couple people looking in on it for me if they could, because I'm over, okay, so you're yeah. um like I've got people in Ghana. I've got people in three sections of Africa that I know about. Philippines, Brazil. I made it over to Brazil 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, which was awesome. I'm in Ireland. I'm in Denmark, India, China. So it's like this is phenomenal. So I know I've seen like those little devices that usually you see like the students that go over to China and they talk to them and then it talks back and they're freaking out because it actually sounds like them. The translation is real, unlike some of this stuff we get where it's not. So I've got a couple friends working on so that if I'm talking, whatever I'm saying is being translated on your end so that you can fully understand it. You know, so I got thumbs up. I got hopes. Hold on. Fingers crossed. But okay, now back to so realization, becoming fully aware of something as a fact. Okay? Got it. Understood. Makes sense. But perception, how is that a synonym? How does that mean along the same things? Because perception, everyone can have a different perception. Okay. When they read something, well, I thought it meant this. Well, I thought it meant this. Well, I thought it meant I thought it meant this. Okay. Well, what are the words that were used? Well, she said this. Okay. So then why are you perceive that what she said was something else? That's why I say, when I say something, that's what I mean. So that no one can, oh, I perceived it like this. Oh, I perceived it like this. No. Okay. No. When I say something, that's exactly what I mean. Okay. Exactly. So when I say I don't think perception should be a synonym of the word realization, because becoming fully aware of something as a fact, okay, it's a fact. Maybe they don't see it that way. Maybe this one sees it as a different kind of fact, not the same fact as this. You know what I mean? It's all people's perception can change. Well, you said this. Okay, that's what I said. Well, I thought you meant this. Did I say that? No, you said this. Then I didn't mean what you thought I meant. I meant what I said. So there's no room for anyone's perception here. When I say something, and I say this, and I say it with a little rage behind it, because I've already had three people say to message me and say, "Well, why did you say this?" I didn't say that. Well, you said da da da. Yeah, that's what I said. What you just said to me are different words. Well, I thought that you meant this. Don't think I mean anything except for what I say. It's that simple. You have to feel what you. Oh, I feel it in the bones. But being direct is complicated in every way. I don't know about that. But see, I think if you start out when you're already older doing that, I think it's difficult to learn. I've been this way since I was 7 years old. Okay. All honesty, I have been. Same mentality, same motivation, same drive, same, I just don't give a fuck attitude. Same. And it's funny that now I'm hearing this where they say, um, if you come across those people that say it is what it is, watch out because those people have come to a realization, they've reached that goal, that level of they're not worried about trying to change what they can't change and they adapt and they move. And I go, that's funny because when I was younger, my grandfather would say that to me all the time. I learned it from him. And I started thinking about it when I was younger, going, you know what? That's true. I can't do anything about that. All I can change or work on is how I react, how it makes me feel, and to be able to look at that and see that well before it hits me. I see, not being psychic or clairvoyant, but see how things will play out. That's going to happen. And sure enough, boom. And to navigate around that or stay away from that, you know? So there you go. Okay. So I would say if you're older, sometimes being direct, you know, is difficult. But as long as you mean what you're saying, okay, people can't, nobody, it's not your fault if somebody perceives, oh, I thought you meant this. No. Did I say that? No. I said this. This is real simple. You're just either you just want to be a dick and start an argument, or you just, have issues that you need to talk to somebody about because I said this. This is what I meant. Because you thought I meant this, even though that's not what I said. Use your brain. You got all bunched up because you thought you perceived me to be saying one thing because you didn't want to listen to my words and you thought I meant this. No. Me, to all of you, I mean what I say. Okay? It's just that simple. Just a lot of people will rush. Talking takes life. Oh, it does. It does. And that's why, too, if I happen to say something and that's not what I wanted to say, I say, let's pull it. Hold on, pull that back. I used the wrong word. See, I guess you could say I repair what I say. I fix. I don't mean that because then it could be perceived like this. See, I listen to what I say. Most of the time after I say it, I'm not going to lie. I don't do a lot of thinking before I speak. A lot of the times I do. I want to say right now it's probably 60-40. Okay? Honestly, 60-40. Because I'm so accustomed to saying exactly what I want to say and meaning what I say, not saying this but meaning that, or saying this and meaning these other three things. When I say something, this is what I mean. It's been that way for so long. I don't really worry about what I want to say. The only times I think before I really say anything is when there's kids around. That's it. That's the only time I put a filter on. That's it. Out of respect to the kids and respect to the parents. Okay. Even if the parents are colorful around their kids, I won't be, just out of respect. So I agree with what you're saying. If you're just starting out to do that, if you've been normally a person that says one thing but means another, then yeah, being direct is going to be difficult. No one's going to know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. If you've always been that way, when I say something, this is what I mean. When I say, go grab the shovel and help me dig a hole, doesn't mean go sit down and take a break. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean go grab the shovel and then wander around. It doesn't mean nonchalantly grab the shovel. Go grab a shovel, help me dig a hole. It's that simple. What do we got? I understand. I could practice all night. We're here in Mexico. It's 10 p.m. Mexico. Awesome. You're my one. Oh man. You're either my first or my second Mexican person. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. I want to say, I think there was one per. No. No. Where was that? That was a different one. No, no. Sorry. You are the first Mexican. Awesome. Kudos. Thanks for watching. That's awesome. That's awesome. 10 p.m. Awesome. Okay. So you're a little bit. How are you 10 p.m.? Nah, you can't be 10 p.m. You got to be a couple hours behind me because I'm 9:43 on the East Coast. So you got to be closer to, because Mexico's not in a, you don't pass the timeline. Yeah, but it's not 10 o'clock in Mexico. It's got to be like 8 o'clock. I think you're like 2.5 hours behind, maybe 3. I think aren't you like the same time zone as Cali? But anyways, you know, I don't, certain things like this is, it doesn't make any, like I said, actualization, understand it. Achievement, yes. Accomplishment, attainment, yes. Always trying to attain, more of yourself, more about yourself, more knowledge, understanding more of yourself. That's part of forging a better version of yourself. Okay. It's, excuse me. I know a lot of people try to say, oh, it's not that simple to do this. It's not that simple to do that. Actually, it really is. Okay. As you know, if you think about it, as a single human, things are simple. When we start to get more and more and more, that's when everybody's just because of perception instead of saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Okay. You start getting this and that, and it starts, people start making things complex. No, it's not that. It's not complex. It's that simple. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's cool. You know. So I feel that. What can I say? How do I want to say this? Oh. Hmm. I would say that in when you're moving forward, when you're moving in a certain direction, okay, you decided which path you want to go, where you want to, what direction you want your life to take, okay, that you don't, half-ass, you don't do, how then you test your water, you put your toe in, you don't do that, okay, you do your research, boom, 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 as we spoke several weeks ago, when I did my research for this. Okay, I like doing this. I love talking. I can reach people. I can make money doing this. This is fantastic. Okay, what negative setbacks or hindrances or obstacles could I come across? Okay, and I'm seeing these before I even start. Okay, so before I start, I've already got my battle plan for everything that was assessed as could be an obstacle that I might face. Okay, uh, so I'm good. I'm not freaking out. I'm not going to lose, my motivation. I'm not going to feel like, oh, maybe I should just quit. No, not in a million years. No, because I've already seen what could possibly go wrong. So I know how to maneuver. I know how to recognize it, even if it gets somewhat closer to me. Oh, it's heading towards. Let's go around this and let's do this. So it's that simple. It's not having to get complex. You're not making this and this and this. I had somebody tell me, wasn't that like too, that seems to be like an awful lot of thinking. And you're not like, all right, do this, then this step, then this step, then this step. And you're doing these steps, boom, and you're leveling up, you're making it, like you say. I go, yes, you can do it like that. But me, I don't feel that I'm adding too much onto my plate because I've already thought of any obstacles I might come across and then how to deal with them. That's not anything. That's to me, that's like imagine, okay, uh, for lack of a better analogy, uh, don't get offended, but imagine you're flying uh, a fighter chopper, okay? So when you're seeing all these negative obstacles, all right, this is everything you possibly might have to deal with. So in order to combat that, I'm going to load up my arsenal. Okay, that's what I consider my ways to defeat each obstacle or hindrance. Even if I have to go around, that means I need a bigger fuel tank. I need more fuel. Okay, I got to deal with this. I need sidewinders. I got to deal with this. I got my 50 cals. Good with this, couple service tail missiles. Okay, what about this? You know what? For the big things, I got a couple of stingers. Whatever it is that you use, that's you. Sorry, you got UFOs. Perfect, perfect defense against UFOs. Always carry it with me. It's called a probe. If you show a UFO a probe, they turn around and they run. They don't want to be probed, just like we don't like to be probed. You'll really think they want to be probed? And let's just put it like this. They might have been probing people for years, but we got some great probes down here. Let me, you know, and besides, even if I did run the UFOs, give me 2 weeks, we'd be friends. 2 weeks. I said it's funny. I've talked about with some buddies of mine that you could pretty much, you know, drop because of my views. You could put me just about anywhere. I would say just about anywhere, and you give me a month, and I'll be friends with the majority of the country, the city, the state, wherever you put me. Okay, I wholeheartedly feel that and believe that. Okay. Oh yes, I'd be friends. It's just my personality. It's just my mindset. Okay. If not, I got to, you figure things out. Oh, what's wrong? Are you just a dick? Or, what's going on? Come on. Why not? So, but no, you coming to this realization, sometimes, and you could have done that. Okay. So you're working your 9 to 5, you're 8 to 4, whatever you're working, boom, 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 struggling, check to check to check, working to check, and then you come to the realization, you go, you know what? That what are you talking about in another dimension? No. What dimension are you in? No, we're right in this dimension. Where are you trying to take this conversation? um, okay. See, now you made me lose my train of thought. You're talking about UFOs. Each UFO has its own dimension. How do you know? So anyways, so you past lives that I would be interested in going. I would love to talk to somebody about my past lives because there are some memories I have on things that I have never seen or read about, and I do find that interesting. uh, and I'm a full believer on it, but because you can't believe in the powers that be above, below, wherever, but then say, oh, but I don't believe in this. You know, I've listened to that idiocracy. And it's the same thing. Not that it's, I guess you could. Now, this is my rule, so I'm just allowed to push against the boundaries. Okay. My big thing with like saying stuff like that is it's okay if you believe in God. That's fine. All right. More power to you, or whoever you pray to. That's fine. But don't tell me that I'm crazy if I believe in vampires and werewolves, okay? Or if I believe in Thor. You can't say, oh, you know, Jesus is okay, but Thor's not real. Vampires aren't real. You believe in somebody you've never seen based on your ancestors' beliefs. Why can't I think that there was vampires? Their stories have been around for a long time. There's so much detail on so many of these creatures. How do you know they weren't here before? You don't. You can't tell me you believe in somebody you haven't seen based on the teachings of somebody, but say, oh, but they're not real. That's not talking about religion. That's believing in one thing and then saying I can't believe in something else. You know what? You ate a bowl of stupid for breakfast this morning and you tried to match wits with somebody coming unarmed. Go back home, lay in bed, set your alarm for 30 minutes, and then try again. Start over. Oh, yeah. You have to be. You got to have a great imagination. But, so you're working this crap job. You're struggling to make ends meet. You come to realization. Bingo. Okay? Fully aware of something that is fact. You hate your life at the moment. What can I do to change it? How can I do better? How can I be better? Boom. There goes. You hear that clink, clink in your head? That's the hammer working on it, flipping you over. Let's forge a better version. Come on. Let's forge it. Come on. We can do this. We'll make you stronger, make you faster, smarter, better. Okay? And I say that, and when I say that, I always say not better than anybody else, because we're not. You're just a better version of yourself. You hold yourself at a higher standard. You expect more from yourself. Okay? That's why when I say this, I wholeheartedly believe that you shouldn't give a fuck about what other people say about you. As long as you're not physically outright, in hurting somebody, like strangling them, you're good. Do your thing. Do what you got to do, because these people don't matter. Okay? And the ones that do matter, that actually are with you, they'll only try to help you level up. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. I try. I'm working on it. Not yet. I'm getting better. I am getting better. Okay? I'm getting better. But no, you made this realization. All right, I've got to do this. All right? You made another realization. I need to change some things. I need to figure out what I have a passion in. I need to figure out a hobby. Because I guarantee 11 out of your 10 hobbies, you can make money doing that. Hell, if I had pretty feet, I could take picture of my feet. Well, then again, there could be a calling for creature feet. I say that. I do. Remember the Beast's feet in the Disney movie? That's my feet. I got creature feet where like I'm about to change into a wolf or whatnot, or a bear, because of the beard, big, whatever. But anyways, I could, I've thought about being a hand. The balance. Tonight we learned a lot. Yes, we did. We learned a lot, But I was thinking about doing a hand thing. You could be a hand model, just there are so much on these computers that you can do that I can reach. Like I said, I tell people, all right, right now I'm talking to somebody from Mexico. I've talked to people in Chile. I've talked to people in India, in the China. This is awesome, you know? So with this tool that we now have, we can reach out. There's so much you can do. You can have realizations every day, all working to better yourself. Okay? All working to help you to level up, to be better, to want more, to remember that you weren't just put on this planet to line somebody else's pocket while you just make enough to survive. There's a little backstory about that with me. I hate it. I don't like that. I can't. But we are coming to an end. I do apologize. I know I'm still working on exactly how I want to do this because I'm interested in yes. Yes. I'm interested in keeping this for a little. Maybe I'd like to do 2 hours. I'm looking into music right now because I don't think Facebook has it, but uh being that I'm trying to move everyone over to YouTube, my YouTube channel, Forge 2.0 on YouTube. I don't know how they are with the music, and I know I did find a website that offers free music that I can use without having to pay anybody for royalties or whatever it is, you know. But I forget there's a term for it. Some of y'all may know it. If you're DJs, you may know it. But I'm looking into that to see if I can have like music playing in the background, something to jam to, maybe hit some tunes while we're talking. Another reason why I want that sound card, because I would love to be able to, while we're sitting here talking and I do something, or somebody else that I'm engaging with says something, and I hit the button and you hear this laughing or hand slapping, damn, something like that. You know what I mean? But no, good things, good things. I think we had a great show today. We got through a lot of stuff. Mika, thank you. Make sure I said, Ari, thank you for the engagement. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, you know what? Kick some ass. I hope you did that today. I hope you kick ass tomorrow. You're recharging, replenishing, okay, relaxing, recharging those batteries, and just get ready. You know, keep that mindset focused. Boom. That motivation isn't going to disappear. I'm sorry. I can't believe that. I can't even allow that bit of doubt. What if I'm not motivated? No. I want to hear that bullshit if you're not motivated. Every day you're motivated, because every day you're going to look and you don't have what you want. You're motivated to get it. Okay? Even when you get something, you're motivated. You know what? I want more. I want this. I want that. Yeah, you're still fucking motivated. Oh, boo hoo. I broke my leg. You're still motivated because now you're on your couch or in your bed. You can't do shit except for work on your computer, play video games. You know what? Your motivation just went up to 50 because you can't do shit. If your job is selling and getting onto things or going and talking to people, you can't do shit. Yeah, wait a minute. I can go online now. You're motivated even more to push yourself to be able to, all right, I've got to adapt. I can't walk around. I can't go dancing. I can't go to these meetings. Can I? Can we Skype? Can I still go into the boardroom on the Skype and we talk and I'm part of the meeting? You're fucking right. You can. Okay? You're right. You can. Your motivation doesn't stop. Stop giving power and I'm sorry, but that just is ludicrous. Oh, I broke my leg. I'm having a bad day. I don't got no motivation. Wait a minute. I broke my leg. I can't work for 2 months. I can't make any money to pay bills. Oh, screw that. What do I got to do? How can I adapt to this situation? There's your motivation right there. Oh, I thought she said it disappeared because I was having a bad day with a broken leg. Right there. There's your motivation that you don't have. Okay? I'm doing great, buddy. Great. I'm having great. I'm peachy. I'm awesome. I'm motivated. I'm energized. Like I said, I'm still working on that shirt. Uh, I'm not going to say it because I don't want anybody to take the idea before I do it. After I have the idea and I have it and I sell it, then you can take it and grab it too. I'm always motivated. There you go. See? There you go. That's the way to be, you know? But anyways, it is that time. Blessings and prayers go out to everybody around the world, or everybody, you know. I know I can't reach all of you right yet, but at least those that are following me, to you and your family, thank you so much for all of you that showed up. You know, Ari, thanks for the engagement, the conversation. Awesome, awesome. I will see everybody tomorrow night. I'm not going to tell you what tomorrow night's episode is. Should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. I expect to see everybody for the wake ups tomorrow morning. I do my wake ups in the morning, and then we have the show at night. You know, the wake ups are just a little extra thing, get you moving, get you motivated in the morning, get the blood flowing, get the laughter going. Turning on that laughter button and just awesome. Me too. All right. But everybody had a great night. Thank you so much for coming. Forge 2.0 on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Forge 2.0. It's my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, tell your friends. Subscribe, like. All right. You all had a great night. Thank you for everybody that's coming. If you're just coming on now, I am sorry. It is the end of the show. Go back and watch it. You're going to laugh your ass off. You're going to love it. Then you go to the YouTube channel, Forge 2.0. You hit subscribe. You hit like. You hit subscribe. You tell your friends. Tell your mama. Tell your daddy. All right? Like I tell other people, even if you don't like or agree with what I'm saying, okay? You're going to walk away laughing your ass off. And if you do like what I say, you'll be like, you're going to say, Mia, this cat is crazy. I know, you got it. You watch this episode of him. He was saying this and this. He was going, having a rage attack. It was hilarious. I do. I have, every so many shows, sometimes a lot of all of them, not really. Every other one, maybe every two. I have a little rage attack, but they're hilarious. It's great. You know why? Because one, I was able to vent, which means it's out of my system. It's not being bottled up. See? Anger management at its best. Greatest. Okay? But, like I said, check it out. Forge 2.0 on YouTube. My personal page has the link. The Forge 2.0 podcast group has the link. And I will... You know what? I think yesterday, I think I sent it to, but I'll put it on again today. I sent it to a couple other things that were on to promote my podcast type of things. So thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. If you just got on, go back to the beginning, watch it. You'll laugh your ass off. You'll enjoy it. We're going to be here tomorrow. We got more to come. So much more content. Let me tell you, I'm not done. This is going to be huge. I am pushing to be all over the world. Okay? We're pushing to be like Oprah big. Oprah Ellen big. That's what I'm pushing for. Okay? You have a great night. Thanks again. Oh, by inbox your YouTube account. Yeah, you can inbox the YouTube. I believe you can put messages in there. Yeah. There's been people that wrote messages before when I first started and was there. All right. Have a good night. Later. Oh. Nice.